But it's funny too because people are totally with it. They're like, I see all the conspiracy theories and all of these, like.
Nice to speak to you both.
Yeah, hey Nancy, how you doing?
Congratulations with the success with this new season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So for Miguel is back as a nice guy this season. Was your transformation, something that you enjoyed playing, and what did you prefer? Not nice guy or not so nice guy?
I think you put it well. Something that I love so much about our show is that it really is not black and white. Especially with Miguel, we see how he starts off as someone who doesn't really know his place and doesn't really know where he fits in, and through karate finds that sense of confidence, and we see how that confidence maybe gets to his head, and maybe he has some questionable decisions at time. But I think everyone has their highs and lows, and not just with Miguel, but with every character, and with every character in the show. And I think that's something that our show does really well is you feel yourself rooting for both Daniel and Johnny, Robbie and Miguel. So I can't really say which one is my favorite, but I will say it's nice to have that roller coaster.
For you, Vanessa, there's hope for you and Johnny Lawrence. Will it last?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Tell us.
Remains to be seen. But what's been really nice is that how much people are rooting for this on-screen couple, which I think is so sweet and nice. I mean, believing in an on-screen romance is a beautiful thing. People get behind it and they're like, Carmen and Johnny, or like on my Instagram, they're always like, forgive Johnny. Before season 3 came out, I was like, oh God. But it's been nice. I think the way that it's written too is very realistic and sweet. They don't just kind of clash them together at first. And there's even an aversion, at first on Carmen's part. She's like, this guy's a loser, But I think Miguel and Carmen get to see the sensitive side of Johnny, which the other characters really don't get to see so plainly. So in that aspect, it's really nice to have that that view of that character, and then just to see, both of them, both Johnny and Carmen, kind of evolving to be brave enough to say yes to this attraction that's there.
There are several nods from the original films in the series that has brought in. Did you catch on to them, or have the creators been the ones to explain them to you?
I mean, it really, our creators are really the biggest fans of the Karate Kid that I've ever met. And I think because of that, they know some of the most obscure references to the movies. There's some that I think you get for face value and are pretty obvious to the common, I guess, Karate Kid watcher. But also there's some that I feel like people will never get, that they're just like, that they're so deep down, but it's funny too because people are totally with it. They're like, I see all the conspiracy theories and all of these, like, people are like, oh my gosh, these salt and pepper shakers in the back are owls. So because they're out, like, what I'm saying, like, and I think sometimes people read a lot more into it than even our creators suggest, but I think that's really what you want with a show. You want people to be super invested into it, and if that means owl, salt and pepper shakers, then let it be.
Yeah, I mean, all the references, sometimes they, put them on the screen, sometimes they don't. But I'd like to think I get all the references, but I do have a confession. I've never seen the third Karate Kid. So sometimes those scenes, I'm like, what? Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, gotta do my homework.
Kenzie.
Well, thank you so much. You guys are actually bringing a lot of that childhood nostalgia. I mean, I'm an 80s kid. My boyfriend loves the show. When he watched the first season, he actually teared up of how good and the joy of watching. So I'm blasting him on here. Big Perry, you cried. We know.
Keep crying, Perry. Yeah, no, we're really touched by that. It's nice. It's a good show for guys to watch.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you so much for your time and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.